G'day and welcome back to another episode of Austin Underground. It's the show about all things music related.
We're your hosts. I'm Ari.
And I'm VJ, and we have a great show for you.
Tonight we'll be giving you some music news, revealing our favorite fall music, breaking down Troye Sivan's new album.
We'll also be discussing Dorian Electra, ranking original influencer songs, and wrapping up with another tier list of favorite Minecraft parody songs.
But first, let's roll the intro.
You're watching Austin Underground.
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 And you're watching Austin Underground.
Now let's get into some music news.
This past weekend at Travis Scott's Utopia tour in Dallas, the rapper stopped his concert to call out a security guard. A surface video shows the security guard pulling a fan off the ground and attempting to kick her out of the venue. After seeing this happen, Travis Scott is heard saying, "One thing you're not going to do, you're not going to kick a fan out." The security guard let the fan stay and Scott finished the concert. Thankfully, it looks like the rapper is attempting to create a safer environment at his concerts after the Astroworld Festival tragedy that happened almost 2 years ago, in which 10 festival goers lost their lives.
In other news, Madonna opened up about her hospitalization at her concert in Belgium this past week. She had to postpone her celebration tour after she came down with a serious bacterial infection, causing her to be hospitalized for 4 months. During the concert, the singer broke down and said, "It's a miracle I'm here right now." Madonna's celebration tour has become one of the fastest-selling concert tours in the world after selling 600,000 tickets in one day.
And finally, the debate has finally been settled surrounding the viral question. Would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000? An interview from CVS presented the question to none other than Jay-Z himself to hear what the rapper had to say. Believe it or not, he said, "Take the money. What am I going to say?" The interviewer then proceeds to explain the opposing argument that having dinner with Jay-Z would provide wisdom, in which he responds, "Take the $500,000, go buy my albums, and listen to them. It's all in there." Well, if it was up to me, I'd take the money and buy a ticket to his wife's concert instead. But what would you do?
There's some great new music coming out this Friday, including new albums from Duran Duran, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Samara Joy, and Mr. Easy.
And it's officially fall, so that means it's time for sweaters, cool weather, pumpkin spice, and the changing leaves. But you don't know it's fall time until you hear our favourite fall songs. So here to talk about their favourite fall music is Justin, Michelle, and Uri.
Hey everybody, this is the panel. We're going to be talking about some fall music. You are?
I'm Michelle,
I'm Justin.
I'm Muriel.
and we're gonna list some songs for you, and hopefully you add them to your playlist. So, boys, what is the first song on the playlist?
All right, well, I'm gonna go first. I kind of went by album, so this is an EP actually, mostly EPs. My first song that I've been playing all fall, even though it's all like 10 days of it. Michelle Pfeiffer by Ethel Cain's really been on replay lately, and same goes with Crush and God's Country, which are all on that EP Inbred. So I don't know about y'all. What do y'all think?
Pretty
If y'all know
cool.
that.
I've never heard it before. I can't
not-
say. Have you?
I have, and I think it's a really good ad, and it's gonna fit perfectly. And you? What's your song?
I would go my first one, absolute classic, 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins. The Smashing Pumpkins, Scream Fall, and I think that that's one of their best songs. So I have that running on repeat, especially in October as we get closer to Halloween.
I
Yeah,
think
I've
that's
never heard of it.
perfect. You never heard of it?
Really?
Well, I think it's perfect. Another good one is Taylor Swift, August. I think it's got everything that's needed to get right into the season. So hopefully people agree out there. But what other songs are we thinking?
Well, I would say with August, I'm not even a Swiftie, and I really like that song. So I would highly recommend it to everybody watching.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone must go listen to it. And
A few months behind, but So my next, I guess, pick would be EP2 by FKA Twigs. Love that EP. It's like 20 minutes. Two songs that I would really recommend from there would be How's That and Water Me. They kind of blew up back when they came out. I don't know if y'all have heard of those.
I haven't, but honestly,
Really?
I'm very intrigued. I'm so
Really good.
intrigued.
Check it out.
And then next up, I would go with an artist that performed at ACL this year, Hozier. And I'm going to go with Would That I think that Would That I really encapsulates the feel of fall. I am always running this one, especially in earlier summer, right when we're getting back to school.
Nice. I think one that is so obvious that a lot of people are going to agree with, I know you will, is We Fell in Love in October by Girl in Red. I mean, October's in the title. She talks about it, everything. It's just the perfect fall song.
I mean, it's kind of my guilty pleasure, but I really like listening to this one. I mean, it's just a classy little love song that you can listen to in the fall and feel all romantical.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it blew up a little. I remember hearing that all over TikTok.
It
You know?
did blow up.
Next, I would say album I really recommend is Chip Chrome and the Monotones by The Neighborhood. Two songs that stand out that I've been listening to on repeat: The Shining and Cherry Flavored. Love those. Any ideas here?
I mean, when I think The Neighborhood, I most of the time associate them with summer. So I feel like they're for nights out, long drives. So I associate them more with summer, but I can understand the fall pick.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
And for my next one, I would probably go Merry Go Round by Casey Musgraves. I think that this one is a great song, underrated artist, hasn't been talked about all that much recently. But that song really stuck with me, and I think that it captures a feel of like a family fall,
For sure.
where you just go out in the yard, you're sitting on the porch. A lot of things that me and my family would do, I would associate with this song.
No, yeah, I think you explained it perfectly. Like, every Casey song is like, can really connect to you in some way. As well as Taylor Swift, bringing her up again, the All Too Well 10-minute version of Taylor's version, and also Cardigan. Those are always on my playlist. Even when it's not fall, I'm still listening to them and feeling in the fall mood. So
I prefer the shorter version, actually. I
Oh,
feel like the 10-minute version's
okay.
good, but the shorter version kind of wraps it up better, I think. I don't know,
Okay,
I've always been a
yeah.
fan of that one. Just to kind of, another album, Lana Del Rey's Blue Banisters. Don't know if y'all have heard of that. If You Lie Down With Me has a great cornet outro that you'd probably love to hear. And Thunder, which she actually recorded with the Last Shadow Puppets, is also a great song on her playlist. So.
And then for me, I would go my next one up, Maple Syrup Tears by Huron John. A bit of a smaller artist, but I've really fallen in love with his music. Super unique production style, really captures that indie rock feel, but puts a nice spin on it that I feel like differentiates himself from a lot of other artists in that area. And with Maple Syrup Tears, I mean, Maple Syrup, you got the fall feel, and he really delivers in the musical production in that song.
For sure. I think the last song I want to add is The House That Built Me by Miranda Lambert. It's perfect for going home from college and just seeing what you miss from home and your family and such. I really recommend it. But I think we had a great list of songs. I hope you enjoyed them, and we'll take it back to the host.
Stick around because after this break, we'll be discussing Troye Sivan and Duran Electra's new albums. We'll be right back.